All right, guys, welcome to another update. Wanted to hop on here and just say thanks to everyone who's been helping us out on the project. A lot has happened since we last spoke, so it's kind of exciting. Starting off, we'll go with these beautiful lights. We have 5 more to go, but right now our prep area does feel like it's coming together and the lights are in place. Behind me, you'll also see that we have our beautiful transient windows coming from the food delivery area into the kitchen to kind of let some natural light in, and the windows there are beautiful with stainless channels and silicone on the sides. We have the exact same thing in the staff room connecting to the kiosk room as well. So it kind of lets the outside in and make it a little bit more lively in here. We do have some big updates. We have water in our prep area. So we have a prep sink here, another hand sink to my left, and we have one more prep sink coming, which will be plumbed in once it arrives, but it does really bring a feel and look to the area. One thing we did in addition to this is have our tabling set up just so we knew exactly where we wanted the prep sinks, but then it also kind of gives a feel of the flow and execution that we'll have while we're in here, which has been really the biggest transformation. We even have water hooked up, anticipating future units for combi ovens and things like that. As we're making our way into the cooking area now, the biggest thing that has transformed this whole place has now been, after the floor, has now been installed, and that is our cooking line. So the cooking line, and I mean that by the hood vent specifically, so the beautiful stainless steel that takes all the extraction from the cooking equipment has now been installed, as well as the stainless steel backplating. But of course, with a big project like that, it doesn't come without adversity. So installing the makeup air unit and the exhaust for the hood fan has been a little bit of a process, but luckily we had a great engineer as well as a steel team on board to kind of strengthen the roof and provide structure for the makeup air and the exhaust units on the roof, which allowed us to do our roof penetrations, which I do apologize for. Some of the tenants I know were a little bit disrupted just because of the noise of roofers literally, drilling holes in the roof and cutting out of the tin. But I did knock on the doors last week and kind of gave everyone a heads up, except not all the businesses answered. So I do apologize, and also thank you for your patience and understanding while we're getting this project finished up. As you'll see is that since we have the units on the roof, we now do have the other HVAC attached to them. So that has been a big step of the big part of the puzzle, which has kind of given us a little bit of a sigh of relief. One super exciting thing is I had my own little project during this. So my dad and I put together the staff room kitchen, which was just an IKEA kitchen. So that included the microwave, sink, dishwasher, and the fridge. So all the appliances and the countertop. So that's kind of fun to be able to kind of get my hands dirty and have some kind of sweat equity into this project, because usually I'm just watching the other trades do their work. So that was quite fun. And what we're doing now is we're kind of going into this new phase where we're kind of working towards getting all of the little loose ends tied up. So once the next video hits, you'll probably see our dishwasher in place with the mill writing and the beautiful stainless steel. We were able to custom fabricate that with HESCO and the design team. So we have exactly the dirty racks, the amount of dirty racks we need and clean racks, as well as now some additional storage, which we didn't think we would have before, which will really help us in this space. And what we're going to be doing now is start placing our cooking equipment, and then that will be plumbed in from the gas side, because that's one big project left, is getting our ATCO meter upgraded, as well as having all the gas in line for our production. And really what's going to be happening is starting to plan out our flow and how things are going to be organized, and then just putting the little pieces of the puzzle together before we get occupancy from the city of Calgary, and then our AHS approval, and then we'll be, drum roll please, operating from our new location. So until next time, there'll be a few more updates before that happens. But until then, thank you so much for tuning in and following along on our journey, and really appreciate all the support from the trades teams, the family, friends, and of course the Nutrimeals team themselves being patient with us before working in a beautiful new space curated for them. So until next time, thank you.